goodness.
It's not true. It's a stereotype.
I hear some things, so I've always wondered.
It's a rough crowd up here. It's not as bad as like Philly. So it's rough. New York's rough, but New York and New Jersey are very, very loyal to the independent wrestling market. They're very good fans. They know they're educated about wrestling. You know, some of these places that you go to, some of these places you go to, and they know some names, and they just know the names that come through, and they don't really know anybody anywhere else. You know, if you went into like, Maryland, I don't know if they know Aja Perera. You know, right. But once you're in New York, they might never forget your name. So that's all up to you.
They're going to remember me. I guarantee that much. Whether it's them like hating me or falling in love with me, they're going to be like, oh yeah, I remember that girl. Yeah, she was pretty cool.
So you got this kind of deceiving look, you got this little cute demeanor about you, and you got the looks, but then you kick people's ass. So.
I don't know how much I get. Like you look too sweet to do that. You look like a little kid. It's like, okay, that's fine, but let's see after a match if you keep saying that.
Yeah, you're not so cute anymore when you're kicking them in the forehead. No. So yeah. So have you had maybe the pleasure or the honor of maybe locking it up with any former WWE or WCW TNA superstars?
Well, I didn't get to lock up personally, but this is the coolest moment of my life. Is I got to be in a tag match with Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
Which I wasn't in the match. I was like a manager, but I was on his team, so it all counts to me. So that was awesome because I can't remember. Like I was in love with him. I was gonna marry him. All that stuff. So like just be in the ring and do like the little dance he does at the end.
Yeah.
And he comes out and all that stuff. Yeah, I killed that thing. I did that in the ring with him, and it was really like euphoric. It was so awesome.
So
yeah, I marked out bad.
Yeah, well, it's understandable. I mean, come on. I mean, anybody who doesn't say they don't mark out for somebody that they grew up watching and enjoying, and they're standing in front of you, they're lying. Yeah. So, I mean, and it's funny because I've met a lot of guys I idolized as athletes growing up, but none of them really made me mark out until a convention I went to last year for Legends of the Ring. And Caitlyn was there, and she was already done with WWE, but she was doing her thing, and it took me like 5 minutes to stutter out a sentence, and she just laughed and gave me a hug, and I was just like, and then after it was over, I was like, what happened? What just happened?
Everybody has that one, they just cannot keep themselves composed real.
She's definitely that one, and I'm hoping if I run into her a second time, it's a little bit more. I sound a little more educated. So, are you still wrestling at a Peach State Wrestling?
I haven't been back in a while, but yes, I'm still wrestling there.
Okay. Well, let's tell some of your fans how they could find the champ on social networking.
Okay. You can find me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Aja Perera. You can find me on Twitter, same name, or you can find me on Instagram, and you can type in either retro_lullaby, or you can just type in Aja Perera. And also you can find me on YouTube as well under the same exact name.
You can, and you can find some cool videos of Aja taking on Grundy and Dementia and Nina Monet. Now, I saw you took on Nina. Isn't Nina? She usually wrestles wrestles once in a while as a tag team, doesn't she?
Oh, she used to before they broke up. They had a whole falling out and whatnot.
All right. So I got to catch up on my my Southern independent gossip.
Oh, shame.
Shame on me. Oh, what a
Shame.
bad,
Shame.
what a terrible radio host.
Yes.
I was mourning the loss of the queen of gossip, Joan Rivers. So, I should have been more prepared.
You could have passed then. You have slowed down.
So, anything else you'd like to throw out there? Any other events or anything you'd like to promo for yourself to your fans? I'm giving you your platform.
Okay. I don't want to sound all security, but I just want to thank all the fans that have been following me and promoting me. You guys don't realize how much you help me. And the people who message me just like, oh my gosh, you're awesome. All that means so much because it's kind of baffling to almost feel like a celebrity. Like, it's one of the coolest feelings in the world, and I'm just so happy that you guys love to give me that feeling. And with that being said, I have really promoting the show on the 20th in Dublin, Georgia. I face Dimension Rose again. I know but this time it's seriously personal because it is for the AIW Women's Championship. And nothing is getting in my way of that belt because once I win that belt, that shows every female wrestler in the South, and even the North, if you want to be called out, I don't care, that I am a serious person to be reckoned with around here. So you guys be on the lookout for that match because I promise you that match is going to be insane. And also, to the Northern, if there are any Perera fans up North, which actually I got to meet with you, that was pretty cool. I hope y'all can make it to Valkyrie on the 25th because I'd love to meet you guys and, talk to y'all since that would be a whole nother experience. Just don't laugh at my accent.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I'm sure you're not the only Southerner that's wandered up north. And, me personally, I love the accent. I love accents in general. Everybody always says, like, oh, you got an accent. I'm like, I listen to myself all day long, so I don't know I have an accent. But
that's the thing. It sucks because I went to Ohio once before, and I was just talking like normal, and then they just started laughing at me, like mimicking me, and I don't realize that I sound country until, someone else does it.
Yeah, when I go down to Florida or down that area, like, I feel like a circus attraction. Because they're like, say this, say that, say this word, say this word. I'm like, yo, leave me alone. I'm just here on vacation. I'm not here to entertain the crowd. But I do appreciate you coming on the show, and I definitely wish you luck on your upcoming title match against Dementia and on the 20th. And definitely good luck when you mosey on up north to visit us up here in New York and the New Jersey area. And we hope to get you on the show again real soon.
I would love to. Thanks for having me.
Take care, Aja, and good luck. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was the champion, Aja Perera, ladies and gentlemen. As you heard, she will be she will be chasing another title on the 20th against Dementia. So Dementia's probably going to have not only revenge on her mind, but like she said, it's personal because she just lost the title to Aja Perera, so now she doesn't want to lose a second one to her. But you could see Aja Perera going up north with 2 title belts, one on each shoulder, going to New York to show us Northeast folk that she is the real deal. She is serious, and she is in this game to stay. And good luck to Aja Perera. Thank you for coming on the show. And Aja was one of the guests that we booked. We probably booked her about 2.5 months ago. So we will definitely want to say thank you for having the patience for 2.5 months before we got you on the air to come on with us, because it's kind of a fortunate and unfortunate thing that we have to book so far in advance, because we have a locked calendar of guests, and we want to give everybody the equal amount of time and try not to like share shows with other guests and things like that. So I really like to thank her as always. But I don't know. I mean, just there's a lot of things going on in independent wrestling, and we cover it pretty much on this show to the fullest that we can, between Jersey Championship Wrestling and Superstars of Wrestling, Warriors of Wrestling, and any other wrestling events that like to reach out to us, that we're more than happy to promote. Conventions, I've had the pleasure of meeting many convention organizers from the group from Wrestling Spectacular, from the group from the big event, and the group at Legends of the Ring. Nothing but professionalism from all three parties towards us, and I get to see them at some of the smaller autograph signings, especially like a couple of them at Staten Island. And I probably wouldn't even have done anything outside of Legends of the Ring this year, like this part of the year. But they reached out to me, and they welcomed me, and I kind of feel we're getting into that community now. Like we're being welcomed into the neighborhood, and it's really good because Damage 365 is starting to take off. Not only just our show on Sundays, but we're going to be doing some really, really cool things partnered with Jersey Championship Wrestling, and I can't wait to get that all finalized and be able to announce that and promo all their shows, and have guests with us and maybe do live shows, and just little things here and there. I mean, I'm very excited about this year, this season, the future of this company. I'm very excited to be adding shows to the network, like Real Sports Talk, and like I said, I'm in negotiations about a music show, and we're still looking for people that want to come on the show under the network, maybe a fantasy sports show, or anything along that nature, or if you just want to have a show where you just want to talk about mainstream wrestling, from WWE to TNA to former WCW and ECW talent and things like that. Reach out to us, damage365radio@gmail.com, and let us know, and we'll meet up with you. We'll sit down and talk and pan out some details, and who knows, you might be launching a show like Kenny Kluska did earlier today. So who knows where it goes, but we know that we're here to stay, folks. We're not a fly by night. We're not a one-year wonder. We're here to stay. Our numbers speak for itself. Our guest lists speak for itself. Our invites speak for itself. And I have very loyal, not just following, but I have a loyal base of workers who work with me, from Nick DeBeard to JT to Dave DeChico to contributions from Solomon Chertok, from the Sarge, Jimmy Storm, to all the contributions to all the indie circuits in New Jersey who help us out and we help them out. I mean, it's I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and I love that. It's not you scratch my back and I wash your car. So it's an even Steven. I love it, and it's just going to make it more and more fun and interesting going down the stretch, going into 2015. I got a lot of things going on personally in my life that, all points thumbs up, including I got the announcement today that I'm officially going to be a homeowner, my first home, and I'm very excited about that. And I can't wait to set up the brand new Damage 365 radio studios in the home. Already have a designated spot for it, and I'm psyched. I'm ready, and we're looking to just move on to bigger and better things, even taking the show on the road. So, with that said, we're getting time to wind down episode number 41. I like to thank Aja Perera, the champ. I like to thank her for coming on the show. I like to thank my fans and everybody out there for making episode 41 possible and Damage 365 Radio possible. I'd like to thank everybody who reached out and listened to Real Sports Talk with Kenny Kluska. Reach out to more people, man. Let them know that Kenny's here. And Kenny's got a great show, so listen to him and spread the news and the wealth.